looking at the findings of Lord Dyson, clearly some very serious issues arise. I'm not going to comment about whether or not criminal offences have been committed here. I think that's a matter for the police and the investigating authorities. You wouldn't expect me to opine about that. But you read that, I mean, I'm sure you've looked at, like me, at the executive summary. It's a 127-page report, and you see some of the words being used there about false documents, forgery, etc. These are hugely serious matters that don't just raise questions about the individuals and the journalists involved, but also the senior leadership, sadly, who made decisions that Lord Dyson has, I think, rightly scrutinised and has found to be wrong. So a lot of work, I think, for the BBC to do in order to make good what happened here. I mean, I think having listened to both the Duke of Cambridge and the Duke of Sussex, I think you're struck, I think, by the at a family level, the sense of tragedy and loss that comes through their statement. So let's just imagine it was any family, not the royal family. I think we should be just as indignant and concerned if somebody who was vulnerable was inveigled into giving an interview that perhaps might not have happened if standards of probity and honesty had been maintained. And then, of course, it's compounded by, as you describe, a cover-up or a failure to put right and to apply the very high standards that have got to apply to a public service broadcaster like the BBC.
I don't think an apology and let's all move on covers it, frankly. I also think there is a marginal issue with the culture of fear that was established then. It was a long time ago, but it sent out a clear message to everyone in the BBC: do not refer up, do not bring the BBC bad news. And then you look at the scandals that happened subsequently and you wonder, was the reason why these things weren't flagged earlier because of that culture of fear that had been established so clearly by senior management at that time? And it might be something for Tim Davie to think about, to make it clear to the BBC today, to Tim Davie's BBC, that truth can speak to power without fear of losing their job.